Traditional, well-trodden job routes such as doctor, banker, lawyer, or teacher are all familiar to us. However, if you don't fit the mold when it comes to a job, you might want to think about a more unorthodox approach to making a living. People look for unconventional occupations for a variety of reasons. Maybe they're fed up with sitting in an office from 9 to 5. Or they may have lost their job and just need to start over. Flexible working hours are common in more unconventional jobs, which can appeal to those with other commitments, such as family or who desire to pursue creative pursuits at the same time. Many only require a high school diploma, making them ideal for those who wish to make a good living without having to invest in the training required for professions like law. Unusual jobs, however, can sometimes pay unexpectedly well. They can be a good alternative for those looking to make a decent living while doing something they enjoy. In this video, we will explore some high-paying odd jobs to pursue. Without any delay, let's get into it. Number 7. Fart smelling in China. There are many horrible jobs out there, and perhaps you believe that yours is one of them. However, here's a job description that almost no one would be envious of. Fart smeller at a professional level. According to Rocket News 24, some Chinese who practice alternative medicine think that each person's farts has distinct nuances: bitter, savory, sweet, fishy, and that these undertones may be exploited to detect ailments by a trained specialist with a keen sense of smell. An extremely meaty odor, for example, could indicate intestinal hemorrhage or tumors. Surprisingly, some scientific research reveals that utilizing farts as a diagnostic tool isn't as absurd as it may appear. Dogs, for example, have been trained to sniff urine samples to detect the presence of prostate cancer. Dogs were able to detect the feces samples of colorectal cancer patients with 97% accuracy in another investigation. Researchers have also discovered that people may predict a person's personality based on their body odor to a degree of accuracy. But before you rush out to join the legions of Chinese practitioners who are pursuing this lucrative career path, by the way, the position pays around $50,000 a year, keep in mind that it's an elite club. According to Rocket Science 24, fart smellers must be between the ages of 18 and 45 and must be free of any nasal impairment or disease, as well as refrain from smoking and drinking. Number 6. Kidnapping services. People pay up to $1,500 to be detained overnight, simulating a dramatic kidnapping experience complete with electric shocks and waterboarding, with the agency even offering customized arrangements that include the option of all-girl abductors. Extreme Kidnapping was founded 10 years ago by Adam Thicke, Mr. Skrillion, a former rapper entrepreneur who now finds that 80 to 90% of his business comes from outside Michigan, primarily from tourists who fly in. Only paying customers can be abducted, and Thicke advises his clients to travel to Detroit to live out their fantasies, because they will save a ton of money. Clients of Extreme Kidnapping's luxury top-of-the-line experience can choose from a torture menu. The list inquires as to whether you are willing to be slapped, waterboarded, stunned by an electric gun, or even suspended from the ceiling, as well as if the paying consumer has any allergies. Now, of course, there is a safety agreement in place prior to the simulated masochistic experience, and Extreme Kidnapping even goes so far as to create a storyline for why the client is being abducted. A secret agent on a mission gone bad, the heir to a vast fortune kidnapped for ransom, or simply a mistaken identity are all possible plot lines. And Extreme Kidnapping scenarios with torture techniques, including being forced to listen to a specific piece of music repeatedly. Number 5. Dog food tester. Have you considered being a pet food taster if you're in high school, college, or otherwise looking for a professional path? It pays well, and you'll be providing a valuable service to pets. To work as a taste tester, you'll often need a master's degree because the job requires a lot of research. You may be required to prepare nutrition analysis and reports. Although the average starting wage is between $30,000 and $60,000, if you stick with it and are successful, you can earn significantly more. The first thing to remember is that most pet tasters spit out their food rather than swallow it. So if you're used to tasting wine by gargling it, this won't really be much different. Actually, you'll probably need a slug of wine to wash the flavor away at the end of it. It appears that dog food manufacturers are becoming more sophisticated, incorporating nutrients such as quinoa, kale, vegetables, and duck eggs. So eating dog food may not seem so bad after all. Number 4, egg donor. Now this is also one of the most unusual high-paying jobs out there at the moment. Women between the ages of 21 and 34 who are willing to donate their eggs to a recipient are known as egg donors. They may be unknown to the intended parents or known to them. Donors who are not known to the recipient are recruited through egg donation programs or agencies. Some couples, on the other hand, find donors through adverts. Recipients should exercise caution when soliciting contributors without using an intermediary to vet them, and they should definitely consider getting legal advice. Donors who are known are usually a close friend or relative of the recipient. Depending on where you donate your eggs, the compensation can vary significantly. Egg donors are compensated between $5,000 and $10,000 every cycle on average. Number 3, armpit sniffer. Doesn't it sound strange? But hey, this is a real job, as strange as it may be. For many people, armpit sniffing is a lucrative occupation that pays well. These armpit sniffers mainly work for deodorant manufacturers to guarantee product quality, and they spend their days sniffing up to 60 armpits each hour to determine deodorant quality. Testing the before and after effects of breath-freshening mouthwash and the stench suppression capacity of scented cat litters is also one of the onerous responsibilities of an odor judge. Companies use armpit smellers to help try out the latest sweat and body odor products, and all you have to do is give a strong whiff to someone who has just finished an hour on the treadmill. It's not terrible considering the average annual income is $71,000. Number 2, bed tester. Testing mattresses and bedding for a manufacturing company during the development phase of a new product is one of your responsibilities as a professional bed tester. You'll be responsible for lying down and sleeping on a prototype mattress, as well as writing a report that evaluates comfort and other variables. You can also try out blankets, pillows, and other sleeping accessories. Some testers assess the quality of hotel mattresses and other factors that influence sleep. To analyze the effectiveness of the items, you must utilize them under particular settings in some tests. Experience as a product tester and good communication skills are required for a career as a professional bed tester. Most jobs need you to be at least 18 years old, and other companies only hire people who fit a specific demographic. Joining market research panels or testing products in exchange for the usage of the product rather than cash might help you obtain some expertise as a product tester. You can compile a portfolio of product reviews to demonstrate your ability to communicate and evaluate products. Salary potential varies. Because this is a freelancing employment, pay varies depending on the sleep research and product that you're testing. Professional sleepers can earn roughly $15,000 per year, according to reports from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. This, however, might vary depending on a variety of criteria such as experience, location, firm, and the amount of time required. The majority of sleepers are paid per hour, while they are occasionally paid to work on sleep-related projects for a set price. Number 1. Tasting ice cream. This is a fun job for ice cream fans. Despite the fact that anyone can taste ice cream flavors and tell you whether they're nice or not, food scientists are the only ones who can do this. The taste, color, flavor, smell, texture, and appearance of the ice cream will be evaluated by the food scientist. They even come up with their own ice cream flavors from time to time. These scientists are compensated with a yearly salary of $100,000, which isn't bad for ice cream consumption. Many companies look for candidates to have a degree in dairy science or food science, as well as a keen sensitivity to taste and an insensitivity to brain freeze. Which job would you seriously consider doing? Let us know in the comments below, and if you'd like more content like this, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and drop a like. See you next time.